Hi, my name is Roy. I started a solo artisan keycap business with zero business experience. Shit, I couldn't type fast enough for this intro to work.
In this video, I'll take you through the things that I had to do to run my business.
This is by no means an educational video. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing.
But first, my backstory.
So I've been waiting part-time as a waiter for about 2 years now, and I absolutely despise that job. Why, Roy, you ask? Picture this. Imagine getting up at 6 in the morning, take an hour and a half to commute to school, study up until late afternoon, and then commute another hour to wait tables till after midnight just to make less than minimum wage. After a long day of hustle, you open up Instagram and what you see is folks your age making bank by selling feed pics, scamming people, and selling condoms. And here you are, waiting tables. I too want a piece of that pie, but aha, I suddenly thought, Roy, stupid, you're Asian, not just any Asian, you're yellow. You used to read math textbooks for fun. Point is, you're probably pretty good with numbers. Numbers are related to money. Money is related to business. Sounds fair, right? And right then and there, I've decided to choose unemployment and went to register my own business. Roy, you know nothing about business. What gave you the balls to start? During pre-U, I voluntarily chose the subject of business. I got more than 40 out of 100 on the subject, which means I didn't fail. Through basic deduction, I believe it's highly unlikely my business would fail, right? Easy. You see, I've heard of the 4 P's. I know what's market research. Ooh. Market segmentation. Ooh. You see, I listened in class. I didn't just eat the crayons and color inside the lines, no. I evolved. For this project, I'll be implementing what I've learned, and if I follow the stuff correctly, we should see no bitches. The first few months were pretty anticlimactic because it was me trying to sell a custom-built keyboard, but I kind of failed at that because you can see for yourself. This is my average time spent on Instagram. Now that I'm finally conscious again, I've decided to venture into the world of artisan keycaps. Mainly because 1, I think artisan keycaps are cool. Look at these, how could you not like these? The second reason I wanted to sell artisan keycaps was because I thought it was easy to make them. It was not easy, and I wouldn't face much of an issue. There were many issues. Now to begin the whole process, we move on to the 4 P's. Place, product, price, and promotion. We start with the aspect of place first. I've heard that Shopify is pretty good. You can customize your website to do all kinds of shenanigans. So maybe I can use Shopify to sell my stuff. Besides, I also already got an idle Shopify website from my previous keyboard project. It took a long time to set it up, and if I don't use it, it's going to keep draining my pocket dry every month due to my inability to sell my keyboard. So maybe we could use Shopify to sell my stuff. On the other hand, I've also been recommended to use Shopee or Etsy and even private DMs, and I do think they're all smart choices. They're probably going to be more convenient and cheaper, but I got a Shopify website already, so maybe we can use Shopify to sell my stuff. Now we've got to the fun part. The limitless world of artisan keycaps. I could do anything. I had so many ideas. A cat. A black cat. Ooh. A black cat on a tank. This one's getting out of my league for now. And what if a black cat sipping coffee while wearing headphones? Roy? You're a goddamn genius. So how do we make them? Keycap, clay, hands. This is all I need. And to be totally honest, this was all I had, plus a few more tools.
Besides, with this production method, I could probably market my keycaps as handmade to differentiate my products from the competitors. You see, my boy got brains.
So I made a prototype with grey clay. Seemed pretty cool. Then I moved on to colors and things started to become messy. The coffee and the cup looked like an egg with a very large yolk. The cat looked more like Schnitzel from Chowder if he was black, and those eyes didn't even look like eyes at all. So I took a step back and looked what worked for the first design, the shape of the cat. It was round instead of blockish. Round good, blockish bad, problem solved. Damn Roy, you're so good at this. As for the cup, I was thinking of adding a millimeter to the height of the cup to create a sense of separation between the cup and the coffee. It made sense, but I wasn't sure, so I had to move on. To get a natural look for the color of the coffee, it didn't take much effort. Just a lot of mental breakdowns, brute forcing and trial and error to finally figure out that all I needed was to add red pastel to yellowish brown clay. For the eyes, I was thinking if I used yellow clay to make rings like condoms and put it onto the black clay so it would look like eyes, maybe? Well, it worked when I tried painting it digitally. No point in wondering, let's make the first sample. It took so many tries before I figured out that I had to bake the coffee first before I could add in the cup later.
More tries before I knew that rolling the coffee onto the cup like a beef Wellington wouldn't work, but instead I had to use whatever the fuck this is to make the cup look natural. And even more tries before I knew I had to use my Asian genes.
I just wanna be part of your symphony.
Overall, 10 out of 10 experience, would definitely do it again.
This was by far the easiest step in the project because all I needed to do was search online, make a list for the materials that I needed and simply ordered them. I believe I'm only doing the bare minimum for now, and I definitely have lots of space to improve on this aspect. For pricing, I'll talk about this later during the costing section, so stay tuned. Oh, and I almost forgot about only the most important step of marketing. Actually, market research should have been done before you even started the business. But I've already gone through almost everything before I suddenly remembered about this step, this crucial step, and I couldn't possibly bother to start over everything again. So I decided to just ask one of my artist friends who I look up to about their opinions on my coffee drinking cat. She's pretty cool, you should check her stuff out. So the conversation kind of went like this. Wait a sec, let me find the hidden message here, and aha, even the professionals think my stuff is the good stuff. It's official, Roy is an artist. So I decided to only make 10 of these. I'd be surprised if I could even sell 2. For shipping, I've been stuck here for the longest out of all the steps because I genuinely had no idea what the fuck I'm doing. What in the heck are custom duties? VATs? DDP? DDU? And how the hell do I pay for them? I have to read 200 pages worth of documents just to sell 10 keycaps? Hell no! So what did I do? And take this, copy, paste. Roy does it again. To find out which countries won't be charged all the customs bullshit, maybe you and we can work together as a team. You buy my keycaps, and we see what happens. It's going to be fun. It's just like gambling. And to actually ship my products, I decided to go with FedEx because I like the name. It sounds exquisite, dandy, pristine. So now let's check the shipping rates, for example, to the US, and oh my god, I gasped. What the fuck? I literally had a panic attack and had to stand outside my window and look outside for an hour. During that moment, I thought about many things. The meaning of it all. Why the shipping was so fucking expensive, hello? How can the delivery fees be more expensive than product? I had to look for solutions. Hello, this is Roy from the not so distant future. This is like the 4th time I've re-recorded this shit because new information just keeps fucking popping out. I've been searching online for alternative shipping carriers, and during this time I've researched many shipping carriers.
And I genuinely don't know which one's better, but I do know that POS is not to be fucked with. So to fix my lack of knowledge, I went to work at a warehouse packaging products for shipments to learn a thing or two about couriers and logistics.
And what I've learned is absolutely nothing. Because, I mean, these warehouses, they use everything, and I mean everything, all types of carriers and shipping companies. Well, except for POS, of course. Alright, to be honest, I've been stuck in this shipping section for too fucking long. And I have to make a decision, otherwise I'm just wasting time at this point. So, final decision for this project at least. DHL for countries that are far from Malaysia, Ninja Van for Malaysia and the nearer countries. And now we've reached my favorite part. The following is what costs me to make the keycaps from start to finish. And this column here would be in Malaysian units, and this column here would be in freedom units. And this is all assuming that I can sold out within a month. I know this isn't accurate at all, cause Roy, you didn't use up all the clay and glaze. The miscellaneous tools that you bought are probably assets instead of expenses. And isn't it too optimistic that you even think you can sell out? Damn right. I could adjust all of these costs according to the proper accounting method, or I could just, I could take this and, and lower the price a little. And up. Before you say that I'm lazy and greedy as shit, you'd be right. But I can argue that 1, I'm not that lazy because I'm using the time that I've saved to use it on actually selling the stuff. And 2, so what if I'm greedy as shit? I took the fucking risk. You think I started this business because I wanted to be socially responsible, preserve stakeholder rights, and be ethical? I came here to fucking conquer. I want to be rewarded for my... Let's take a look. Leadership skills, my negotiation tactics, networking and delegation abilities. I got the Genghis Khan in me, bitch. So now that everything is done, the words written, the roads walked, it is time for my sales pitch. Please buy my cat that wears headphones and drinks coffee. In conclusion, what did I learn from this project? Maybe being a waiter wasn't so bad after all.